Caitlin Clark delivered another huge performance in the WNBA during Sunday's matchup against the Phoenix Mercury. The rookie came incredibly close to recording a historic triple-double, something no first-year player has ever done in league history. Clark ended the night with 15 points, 12 assists, and 9 rebounds, missing the milestone by just 1 rebound. What made it even more impressive was doing it against WNBA legend Diana Taurasi. Earlier in the season, Taurasi warned that reality would hit Clark once she entered the league, but now it seems Clark is the one taking over. She continues to dominate, and even Taurasi looked impressed by her performance.
What Caitlin's been able to do in her short career so far has just been nothing short of remarkable.
The Footprint Center was filled with more than 17,000 fans, and many of them were cheering for Clark even though Indiana was playing on the road. Caitlin also openly spoke about the strong support she received from the crowd.
It's fun for me to come to these new cities and these new arenas and see the fans and just their excitement, just watching warm-ups. You can feel that kind of more so than in a game when you're really competing, so.
Clark is changing the WNBA by bringing more viewers and attention to women's basketball. One of the biggest reasons is the way she controls games. She doesn't only score, she creates chances for everyone around her. Her 12 assists proved how well she reads the court. Clark was involved in 44 of Indiana's 88 points, meaning she either scored or assisted on half the team's offense. That kind of impact from a rookie is extremely rare. Even while facing a superstar like Diana Taurasi, Clark stayed calm and helped lead the Fever to an 88-82 win. She looked confident in the biggest moments, especially late in the game when the pressure was highest. What stands out most is how natural she makes everything seem. She's playing in the WNBA with the same confidence she had in college, and it's exciting watching such a young player leave such a huge mark on the league. Clark missed a triple-double by only 1 rebound, which would have been the first ever by a rookie in WNBA history. Still, she managed to break another Indiana Fever rookie record with 129 assists this season, and there are still many games remaining. The most exciting part is how quickly she has adjusted to professional basketball. She went straight from the NCAA tournament to the draft and then into the WNBA with almost no break, yet she's already performing at an elite level. Clark affects the game in every possible way. She's not just a scorer, she's an elite playmaker whose passing and court vision are making the entire Fever team better. The scary part for opponents is that she's only getting started. It's easy to imagine her breaking many more records in the future because what we're seeing now feels truly special for women's basketball. During the game against Phoenix, over 17,000 fans packed the arena, and many came specifically to watch Clark despite her being the visiting player. Everywhere the Fever play, crowds are growing larger. Clark is bringing fresh energy and new fans into the WNBA, especially younger audiences inspired by her style and confidence. Her impact goes far beyond stats. She's helping increase attention and excitement around the entire league, which is huge for the future of women's basketball. Clark is becoming more than a star player, she's turning into one of the faces of the sport and inspiring the next generation. The matchup between Caitlin Clark and Diana Taurasi also felt like a meeting between two eras of women's basketball. Earlier this season, Taurasi said reality would challenge Clark in the WNBA, but things have unfolded differently than many expected. One of the best moments was seeing the respect between them before and after the game. They shared friendly conversations that felt like a passing of the torch. Clark later explained that Taurasi was one of her biggest inspirations growing up. She admired her competitiveness and playing style, so beating her childhood idol made the moment even more meaningful. This game proved Clark is far more than hype. She's showing she can compete against the league's best players and respected veterans. It's already clear she belongs in the WNBA and could one day become one of the all-time greats, just like Taurasi. Watching her rise has been incredible. Indiana's win over Phoenix was also an important moment for the team because it marked their first victory this season against a team with a winning record. It showed the Fever are improving and learning how to challenge stronger opponents. Their record now stands at 8 wins and 12 losses, which may not seem amazing, but for one of the youngest and least experienced teams in the league, it's real progress. Clark's leadership has played a major role in that growth. She spoke about how the team is slowly finding its rhythm in the WNBA. According to Clark, the season has included difficult moments, especially early on, but the team has stayed positive and focused on improving. One of the most exciting things is seeing how much better her teammates are becoming alongside her. Players like Aaliyah Boston and Nalissa Smith are benefiting from Clark's passing and decision-making, and the entire team is gaining confidence. The Fever may not be championship contenders yet, but they are clearly moving in the right direction with Clark leading the way. Still, there are questions about whether she can maintain this level throughout the season. The WNBA is extremely competitive, and teams will study her game closely to find ways to slow her down. Defenders will try to cut off her passing lanes and push her outside her comfort zone. Another challenge will be the physical and mental demands of a long season. Playing heavy minutes as a rookie can become exhausting, so Clark will need to stay healthy and focused. There's also constant pressure because expectations around her are massive. Everyone is watching to see if she can keep carrying the fever forward, especially during difficult stretches of games. Indiana has improved a lot, but they still sit below a .500 record. The big question is whether Clark can guide this young roster into playoff contention. Even with all these challenges ahead, Clark has already shown she can handle difficult situations. After everything we've seen so far, it's obvious that Caitlin Clark is not just another talented rookie. She's changing expectations for what a young WNBA player can accomplish. Her scoring, passing, and basketball IQ are helping raise the level of the entire league. She's making history while also inspiring fans and future players. Crowds are getting bigger, attention on the WNBA is growing, and women's basketball is reaching new heights because of her influence. Clark said Diana Taurasi was one of the first basketball players she truly looked up to. She always admired Taurasi's competitive mindset and the way she played the game. That's what made this moment so special because Clark was now facing and defeating the same player she once watched as a fan. This game proved that Clark is much more than early hype. She is showing she can compete against the best players in the league, including experienced stars like Taurasi. It's already clear that Clark belongs in the WNBA and has the talent to become one of the greatest players in league history. Watching her rise this quickly has been exciting for basketball fans everywhere.